Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry I don't have any shoutouts today. I just don't have my computer here to take a look at the list. So this is a viewer requested video though. I've been asked more than once if I would take a look at Haus knives. And the funny part was, I don't know, it's not funny, but I had one because I had gotten it and I wanted to take a look at it. I saw it, I forgot where I was looking, and I had this one, and you have already seen this one because I had thrown it into the prize pool for the big giveaway that we're going to do eventually. And I had just gotten it to take a look at it, and I never really intended to do much with it. And, you know, I'll of course put text in for the model and all the specs and all that stuff. And, you know, so I'm not going to give you a cliffhanger here. I'm not really impressed with this brand at all. Will they do the job of a knife? I'm sure they will, but in terms of the quality and the engineering, just it's not doing it for me. And I'll walk you through that as we go. But because it was requested that I take a look at it, you know, here's the thing. So I got this knife. I thought it looked like a good solid knife, just looking at the specs and everything. And then I got it out of the box and it did this. And then I did it again, it did this. And then it did this. And it did this. And okay, you know what? I'm a believer in every once in a while you get a dud, right? It's just like there's a reason they train us in corrective action on, you know, the rifle range and everything. Sometimes your round doesn't go off and you need to move on to the next one and hope it's a good one. I get it. So maybe this is just a bad knife or something. But okay, so I got this one. Now, other than that, it's kind of comfortable. You know, it's tip down only, and I don't like that. It does have a deep carry clip, which is cool. Fit and finish is pretty good. A little off center, but for the price paid for the knife, I mean, it's not a hugely expensive knife or anything. It's kind of lower end, less expensive, so cool. The clip is solid, easy to get in your pocket, in and out, and you can always use the thumb triangle to get it open. And, you know, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. So, okay, maybe I got a bad knife. You know, that's always entirely possible. So I looked online, and I kind of looked at blade shapes, and I looked at some of the other designs for handles and everything. And then I got a second one. And what I didn't realize at the time is that this is the exact same blade in a different handle. This one's a little bit lighter because instead of G10, it's got plastic. It's got a lighter frame going on there. But still stainless steel liners, plastic scales instead of G10, still liner lock, tip down, exact same clip and everything, same blade. And I took it out of the package and yeah. And then I did it again and okay. And then flipped it again and yeah. Again, if you want to wrench it with your wrist, oh, there you go. But you shouldn't have to do that. It's not how knives work. You know, a flipper is supposed to flip open. So, okay, great. So I started looking at the overall construction and everything. This one's perfectly centered, right? There's no blade play. Everything's good. These washers, you kind of get a sense of this. You get to know the difference of things. Once you get a little bit of experience and, you know, you get knowledgeable of this stuff. These are nylon, not Teflon, so they're plastic. And that matters a little bit, but not a whole lot. It should still be able to flip, you know? And it's a shame because this design, it's comfortable. The jimping here really is grippy, and it lets you get a good grip on it. It's not a bad knife. It just, you know, when you pay for a knife that's flipper, it should flip. So I decided to try one more. And what really sold me on this was the sculpting on the G10 scales. I don't care about the line cutter there, but nice integral glass breaker. Has the same clip. I like the clip. Honestly, the clip is good. But I wanted to try this one out, and I looked at the blade design this time, and it's a different blade design. And they went the Strider/ZT route, and you can kind of barely see that little subtle tiger striping on there. So it's a nice little touch. Knife feels good. A little bit smaller than the other two, but, you know, that handle's good. It's grippy. Let's get a good grip on it. Took it out of the package, went to give it a flip. Yeah. Went to flip it again. Yeah. Again. Okay. Give it some wrist. Okay. Some more wrist. Okay. One more time. Okay. So, the thing is, I'm sure these knives have potential. Not built very well. That's the thing. The engineering, now, you know, as it is, they have no blade play, everything fits, all the tolerances are good, but what happens if you decide to mess with that pivot to enhance the flippability? I haven't done it yet, because I don't want to mess that up. So then are we going to end up with wobbly blades and stuff? I just don't know. So like I said way in the beginning, I'm not impressed with this brand. Unfortunately, we've had some really good luck with a lot of the knives we've looked at on this channel, with the lower end, less expensive, lower cost knives, actually a lot of them being pretty good. But I think that this brand, they need to work on their formula a little bit. However, let's forget about the mechanics for now. Let's actually take a look at the substance of the knife. Let's take a look at the blades. Let's see how they actually cut. So, the refining of the blade itself, and I expect this to do just as well because it's essentially the exact same blade. I spoke too soon. There we go. There we go. And then this guy, and you notice the blade is at like an interesting little angle there. I like it. Huh. I'm in a little trouble with this one. You know what? We'll get a new piece of paper. Well, this guy's giving me some trouble. Would appear that as we get to the curve of the blade over there, it just doesn't want to cut anymore. Okay, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But that's okay, because you know what? We're never going to flip this one open to use it to cut anything anyway. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Get some. Well, that's certainly not very sharp. Let's try that again. And I'm going to give myself some extra long cord to get a really good leverage on it. Ready? 1, 2. This thing is unimpressive all the way around. Holy cow. Let's see how the blade does cutting cord. Alright, well at least the blade cuts through the cord pretty well. I am not taking this thing to my arm. Not at all. I'm putting this one in the fail bucket. Now we can refine that edge a little bit, we can mess with the pivot, we can see what we can do, but nice design on the handle, comfortable, grippy, but it's not doing well for us, not at all. If I can get this thing tuned up a little bit and working well, I'll probably give it away to somebody. But as it is right now, I'm not sending this to somebody as a piece of crap. I'm not going to do that. So stay tuned to see if we get this thing working a little bit better. So I think we can do stuff with these. I think the brand maybe needs to spend a little bit more time in the fit and finish department. I think they've got some good blade refinements done. I think now they need to work on the actual engineering of the mechanics of what makes folding knife fold. So this guy was going to be part of the giveaway anyway. He's still part of the giveaway. I think I'm going to keep this one in the collection to work with and just, you know, see over time how I feel about it. And like I said, if I can work on this one and get it reliable and decent, we'll give this one away too. But I don't want to send this out to anybody in the way it is now. I don't feel good about it. In fact, the lock is kind of sticky too. It needs a lot of work. Maybe not a lot of work. A medium amount of work. But we'll do what we can with it. So, there you go. Viewer request, Haus knives. Took a look at 3 of them. if I had a like it and don't like it pile, as a whole, I'm going to put them in the maybe pile. I think my opinion ultimately is, though, for the same money, you can get a better product out of the box with another brand. And that's what, if somebody asked me, like, honestly, should I spend the money on this? That's what I'd tell them. You can get a better product right out of the box from another brand. What do you guys think? What are your opinions of it? Anybody have a better, like, kind of, does anybody out there have a better track record or a better experience with this brand that you want to share with us? That'd be cool. Or if anybody has a even worse horror story, you can comment on that too. But in any case, thanks for making the request for the video. It's interesting, certainly, to look at. And, you know, keep your requests coming in. I know I don't do them all as fast as you guys might like, but keep in mind, requesting things that I don't need to buy stuff to do always gets a faster video than when I have to buy new stuff. Yeah? All right, guys. I appreciate you. You are all awesome, and I'll be back again real soon.